So, Mark, what do you have lined up for the next year? What is going to be happening at your facility in Samarpan Recovery? What are you up to?
What are we getting up to? Well, I think the facility, we're in the process of acquiring a new place to build,
Oh man,
purpose-built facility. That's part of the plan. That's ongoing at the moment. So that part is in place. That's sort of longer term part for the rehab. The big part really here for now is the outpatient. We're sort of putting a lot of work into the outpatient. A year ago, we had an outpatient facility.
yeah,
I wasn't particularly happy with the way that it was functioning, and
I remember we kind of talked about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
and you know, and again, I think I go back to something I said a little bit earlier. I think ethics is a big issue.
Mhm.
You know, it's one of the things that I'm very, very passionate about, and I think we owe it to our clients to be ethical. And I was not necessarily sure about some of the stuff that was aware of and the way that some of the people were working. So we changed our staff team. I mean, we've completely changed our staff team.
yeah,
Um, and we've got a broad spectrum now of other services. We have eating disorder specialists. We've got trauma specialists, as well as our addiction specialists as well, and our general mental health. We're doing a lot more co-occurring work. I think previously our outpatient here was very much 12-step recovery and not a lot else.
yeah,
I think the clients weren't getting what they needed to get. They were getting what the people that worked here felt that they should have, or what they wanted to do, or what they were most comfortable doing. We've changed that. And that's a little bit different because, as I said to you, I think particularly here in India as well at the moment, a lot of the stuff is very much still rooted in disease model and 12-step
hmm
stuff.
hmm
So sort of alternative approaches to treatment are still sort of not necessarily, and I'm talking about for working with people with addiction, but a lot of our clients that we see now, we see a lot of clients that don't have addiction either. So a lot of our clients here in the outpatient is not necessarily just purely addiction.
Hmm.
So,
Okay,
so we have that. You know, we probably have, I'd say probably 25% of our clients have, you know, that would fit in the ASM criterias, the ASM criterias. But in terms of the rest, we got people that are here for other sort of, you know, mental health issues. So I think, you know, developing those services is really the big thing, and continuing to train the staff to learn more. I'm still learning. I'm still going on courses. I expect my staff to, yeah, you know, again,
if they're listening,
yeah, I expect staff to, I expect staff to be doing,
absolutely.
continued professional development. I think that's really important. I think the last time when we spoke, I think we were sort of in the process of applying for CARF accreditation, which we got in May of this year.
Congratulations, that's huge.
Yeah, so we're the only CARF accredited program in India. We're the only the second one in sort of Southeast and South Asia. So to have that, there's only two of us with that. I think by doing these things, that it forces others to have to look at what they do as well.
Good for you. Yeah, you setting a bar, raising the bar, rather.
Yes. So I think for us, it's about raising the bar. We will continue to do that. There will be some people that will continue to do what they have always done. And I would question their long-term sustainability of doing what they have always been doing, because as people become more discerning within this field and start to learn a little bit more about it, then people become a little bit more savvy as to what the services are that they want. And I think probably in the US, people are a lot more savvy around about the types of services that they want.
They are. They are. It's just a matter of getting it to them. But yeah, what we want is just a matter of getting it to
we
them.
have the whole thing we can go on about all the
Yeah.
different price variations.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
But people are a little bit more savvy around about what's available.
Sure.
So I think, there's a lot of work to do. It's never going to stop. Whoever sort of follows on from me, they're going to have something to build on. So that's a good thing. At some point, that it'll be my turn to move on. And hand baton over to whoever. I'd like to think that some of the younger staff that we have invested in over the last few years, that they are some of the people that will take the organization forward further. We went away from having foreign staff coming over. We did have, there's myself and Obi. We did have some other foreign staff who we moved on. We didn't really feel that they were the right types of people, clinically as well, and clinical direction, and other aspects. And I think I would like to see local people in these.
Absolutely.
I see my part of being someone that's maybe has started something, but ultimately, if I look at it further down the line, I would like to think that the achievement that myself and Obi will have will be the achievement of handing this over to some local people to run, and implement, and continue doing the work that we, and continue the ethics and the compassionate sort of approaches to treatment that are so needed. So that would be, that's what I'd like to think.
That's a hell of an answer, Martin. You do the great work, man. I commend you. I speak about you all the time here. So please do keep it up.
I'm looking forward to getting over there, but
man, you come to Chicago.
I love Chicago. I love it.
It's so much fun.
I love it. It's a fantastic city.
And it's safe here. It is.
Yeah. Go and see the White Sox.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. All right, Martin. Well, thanks so much for all your time. I really appreciate it. It was really
great pleasure.
to with you again. All right. We'll do this again sometime. All right. Take care.
Yeah, absolutely, Chad. You take care. Thanks ever so much.
Right.
Okay. Bye-bye.